Did you think that Double Down was the only Neil Breen movie that this world has to offer? Well, probably not, since the most famous of his films is his third movie, Fateful Findings. A movie that many of us are so excited to get to that we simply forget that this film even exists. Even I'm guilty of that, as I accidentally teased Fateful Findings in last week's clip show. It's like the movie itself is telling us, hey, I'm here too! So, which one is I Am Here Now? Well, it's the one where writer, director, star Neil Breen portrays himself as the Messiah. Because of course that's what he does! So much interesting trivia can be found out about this film. I, for one, thank the IMDb trivia page for telling me that Breen wrote, directed, and starred in the film, and that it's feature length. What? No, really? I am floored by this trivia! I Am Here Now continues Neil Breen's trend of making movies that look like they're inviting you to the worst motivational speaking seminar you've ever been to. They probably don't even have free coffee. I Am Here Now comes to us from 2009, 4 years after his debut film Double Down. Has Neil made any improvements to the art form known as filmmaking? Nope! Although as the movie opens, it might have a slightly bigger effects budget. Delaware! Neil was able to spend so much money on this, he got the moon to be played by twins. The most convincing twins in this film. Trust me! Not that the second moon stays around for long. Goddamn Decepticons! No wonder the title has an ellipsis. It's taking its sweet-ass time completing itself. Any time now. The movie opens with God shooting down his divine semen to interrupt filming on the set of Double Down. There's a lot to say about this film, but it is impressive that they got a cameraman who can run really fast. Anyway, we found the desert's butt crack. Wait a minute, there's no ice sculptures in the desert! But there is a Jesus! I don't know what's worse, that Jesus has come back to Earth still on the cross, or that he's suffering from a horrible foot rash. But this is no ordinary Jesus. And they said Jesus couldn't hack into the highest casino security system in Vegas. I must admit, I didn't know what a computer's colon looked like until now. And if you seriously doubt that Neil Breen would cast himself as Jesus, then you don't know true Breenius, or whatever other adjective we're inserting the word Breen into. Gotta get this back to the tall man. He's currently trying to stab people in the head with a beach ball. Not enough people talk about the other 3 men who were crucified. They were there for goat fucking. Jesus has some harsh words for us.
I'm disappointed in your species. The human species.
That's a spider. No wonder Jesus is disappointed. We keep reminding him of the brutal way that he died. As he passes by a flower that only Charlie Brown could love, he finds another flower with much stronger stamina. Hey, are we in the desert?
Other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Except Pluto, we had to demote it. It wouldn't be the desert without a shot of dolphins. They want out of this movie so bad that they're not even thanking us for the fish. I hate it when I get roped into one of these one-man shows.
Why are the humans failing? I've given them everything.
That's not from Hamlet at all. Not even that shitty porno version. This movie better not get weird. Look, can you think of a better way to farm a little girl's section at a Toys R Us? I'm sure this'll be explained. I feel like I'm gonna be saying, meanwhile, a lot during this film, so I'd better stop now.
You're crazy! You're crazy!
Meanwhile, fuck!
I'm so fucking high.
Yeah, me too. Why the hell else would I be watching a Neil Breen movie? So they inject themselves with 7-Up. Nothing with caffeine, though. That'd be crazy. I don't mean to tell you how to do drugs, but I think you're heroining wrong. Oh shit, a wandering Neil Breen!
Your weapons cannot harm me.
Yeah, not because you're Jesus, but because he shot you with an airsoft gun. So he freezes them, which still doesn't stop the wind from moving them a little. And then he fucks him? He takes their clothes and puts them in embarrassing poses. Shove her thumb up his ass, it'll be hilarious. Let's move on, eventually. Bye! This movie went to the Brown Bunny school of movie padding. He's still going! See if you can spot the member of this wind farm that refuses to participate in this bullshit. And now Neil is off to find the closest beer and tuna store. Ooh, 23 miles from Vegas. Better start digging. Your highway! Whoa, brace yourselves. We're inside the fucking car now. Neil Breen is the worst thing to happen to Vegas since Con Air crashed into it. But Neil has inspired me. I'm gonna do a promotional video for Springfield, Illinois, where I dress as Lincoln and read fortune cookies for 2 hours. Oh, and there will be plenty of ass and some non-connecting scenes.
They think they may have an opportunity to use it now. But are they in for a surprise?
Who the fuck are you? The fuck are you talking about? Why does dialogue make this movie even more confusing? That doesn't mean take the dialogue out and have them mouth nothing. That makes it even worse! And you already showed us this shot. Did you think I'd get so delirious that I'd think this was Reno all of a sudden? Oh, it's easy for a movie like this to make you think you're crazy, but remember, solar energy!
The country is finally seriously addressing sustainability and respecting the planet's natural resources.
Don't listen to her, it's Donald Trump in drag! Even the birds from Birdemic think that this movie is too lame to interrupt. I didn't think they'd make it to the top of the stairs, but they sure proved me wrong. This movie is like writing a script when you live off of nothing but Alex Jones MREs.
Greedy politicians, lying lawyers and insurance companies are destroying what I had planned for this planet.
This is Gary Johnson's weirdest political ad yet. And oddly enough, Ted Turner is very much against all of this solar power talk. Lest you forget though, times are very tough in the Vegas solar community.
I'm so sorry, but due to the poor economy, we're gonna have to lay you off.
Oh, that's fine. We don't even work here. We just stand outside and talk about the sun all day.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Hey, shit for brains. She's not the one who got laid off. Maybe say that to the girls who just lost their jobs. Someone needs to put this movie out of its misery. Wow, I've never seen a movie so bad that it just slit its own wrists. Or maybe I have. I feel like I've made that joke before. Maybe she got laid off because she's a crazy person who pushes around a plastic doll in a stroller all afternoon.
You'll find something. You're my twin sister. You're pretty and smart. You're hot. We're hot.
See, the moon has a more convincing twin. You could say they're non-identical, except everyone in the movie instantly knows that they're twins somehow. Her sister, though, is always handy with the advice.
Become a stripper. An escort. You'd be great at that.
Clearly, that's the only other option. If you lose your job, you should immediately go into stripping. And thank you once again, Trivia, for counting a description of a scene as trivia. That's my kind of trivia. These girls really care about the planet. Yeah, that guy on the bike, though? Fuck that dude! These are our heroes. Hey, I think you forgot your baby. Never mind. We got a group of like-minded solar power enthusiasts to join. Or they could just be a gang.
Very hot. I'd like to do any of these two guys at the same time. What?
The best thing about Neil Breen is that he truly gets women. And this gives us my favorite character ever.
Hell yeah! I'll do her. Damn. Twins.
This exchange is one of the biggest laughs I've ever had while watching a movie on this show. While everyone here looks like they want to run a train on these girls, to say this scene escalates quickly is an understatement.
I get her first.
Ah, yes, when your hotness causes other people to just shoot each other. Thanks to the editing, the scene ends more confusingly than it began.
This is for you.
There's still a man who's been shot! Too late for that now. There's other sudden bursts of violence to cut to.
They're going to have an unfortunate accident.
No! Don't cut off my ears!
Truly an accident. And now the real reason this movie was made. Twins, bro! Twins!
Double my pleasure.
Well, that made more sense than if he had said, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer, give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red. These girls are less convincing as twins than the water and the pavement. So, which of you girls are gonna fit the world's largest bottle of champagne up their ass? I'll do it! No, goddammit, not you! Oh fuck, this movie sat on its own reverse button. It's all gonna start over again. You're not even having sex. You're just watching them lay in the pool. How is this a good day for you? On the plus side, he can piss Sprite. Yeah, drink my piss. Meanwhile, fuck, I said it again! Hope this guy is okay. Wish I could see this number. I as well have had an accident. I cut off my own ear to distract me from this nonsense.
Ah! What the hell, man?
Must be another one of our heroes.
That's just not right.
Just like Jesus to stand up to bullies by blinding them. Thanks to the trivia, I know that this guy has cancer. It's not like the movie itself explains it.
I don't feel so good. Cancer chemo is kicking my ass. I always wanted to see this before I died.
Here, let me give you the best vantage point, 1 inch from the sign. I think this house also wants to see the Vegas sign before it dies. Speaking of death, is everyone in this film dying? The only thing that separates this movie from a zombie movie is simply the lack of makeup. Wait a minute, this is some kind of terrorist organization, and I don't think this girl has a twin at all!
Once you're high, you won't remember a thing. Just the money you're making.
Anyway, thought I'd switch it up from the meanwhile. Neil continues on his mission of stopping this guy from accidentally killing himself again.
What's up? You got a problem, punk? You wanna die?
This isn't the way I planned your species. You two are worthless.
Damn it, Jesus, stop blinding people and turning their guns into plastic. Nope, sorry, still not joining this mess. I see Fred over there has also joined my protest. And why do I have the feeling that this movie is gonna repeat itself?
I'm sorry. We have to lay you off. We're all so sorry.
I just saw this scene earlier in the movie, but with other people. And is this the government's fault too?
This is not a temporary delay. It's more politics and corporate greed.
Thanks, baby Hitchcock. When is the government gonna stop laying off hot girls? I'm sure she has something to fall back on.
I'll become a full-time hooker or stripper and not tell him the truth.
Why is this movie's go-to answer for being laid off to immediately start selling your body for money? Is Neil Breen a pimp? Is this movie his recruitment tool? Oh, and we found your sister's baby. I was hoping to escape this movie without a sex scene. Well, if that's a hooker, she made her money's worth that day. Here, let's draw angel wings on your back. I'm sure that means something. I think Jesus should use some of his magic to give himself at least 1 or 2 abs. This is the second Neil Breen movie that I've seen, and also the second one where he fucking cures cancer.
Go with her. Have a full, long, and healthy, happy life. Be a family.
Whew, good thing she doesn't have a say in this. Hey, mind using some of your powers to change her baby from a doll? Now to take the most convenient route to meet up with these eco-terrorists. Hey, that was some homeless man's bed. Nameless Frank over here wants to join their gang. I don't see a problem with this. Unfortunately, they're not doing any new sign-ups today.
What? This damn piece of garbage?
Oh no, he's dead. Keep that up and you'll also be laid off from the gang. Good thing Jesus was there to stop this. Now the most dangerous men in Vegas, and Grandpa for some reason. But one of them is an undercover cop. Hey, if you keep punching the camera equipment, you're not going to be able to finish your movie. Again, thanks for stopping them, Jesus. He does use his villain freezing power, though, but only after they cut the man's finger off. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Don't like where this is going one bit. Phew, okay, what a relief. He simply nailed his enemies to the cross. That's the Jesus I know. This is not the good editing you're looking for.
I have eliminated those who believe in violence towards mankind.
Yeah, you sure eliminated those who use violence by crucifying people and giving girls a pep talk.
Go. Learn to love yourself, other humans, and humanity. You have so much to offer.
She then became a hooker. Of course the movie isn't done yet. The second unit crew is still stuck in the desert. And we have more monologuing.
Why doesn't the species understand? I've given them so much. Respect yourselves.
Look, can you just give me the fucking kale salad I ordered? Alright, forgot about these two. What did we do? Why does my thumb smell like your ass? Now Neil is off to be the one extra from the Believer's Heaven who got lost on their way to Mississippi. I'll leave the world with my recipe for Farmer Vincent's baby fritters. Shh, one of them is asleep. Don't make too much noise, we just put him down. And this is how the movie is gonna spend its remaining 12 minutes, pushing itself to full movie length by showing us the same footage from the first 12 minutes. The Dolphins left this movie once, and god damn it, they can do it again. Oh, what a shock. Neil is also the cameraman, apparently. Why not? He's everything else. I'm sure he also played the Twin Moon. Stop watching the tape from The Ring! You all just don't understand the genius of Neil Breen. Clearly this movie is a warning that to save the planet, we must bang hot young people while wearing cheap Halloween masks. The way to a woman's heart is a trip to the desert while looking like Solomon Grundy's nutsack.
The human's dreams, they can come true.
This is no one's dream, it's a fucking nightmare! Okay, fine. Since you ended world corruption, I promise to start spinning. But only if you promise to end the movie within the next 7 minutes.
I will give them one more chance. If they fail, I will destroy this planet. I hope humanity has learned its lesson from all its mistakes. Otherwise, I will turn this planet into dust.
Then 2016 happened and he turned the planet to dust. He then shoots himself into the sky where he transforms into the opening credits to one of those Heaven is for Real knockoffs. Oh, and he's a screensaver now too. Boy, this is a film that's truly worth the extra dot he put in the ellipsis. I was calling him Jesus this whole time, but it turns out he was really playing the 1983 Martin Landau horror movie The Being. Who else but Neil Breen could take on Thanos single-handedly? I'm not so sure who was asking for a hybrid between James Wen, Tommy Wiseau, and Terrence Malick, but it's certainly given me a series of movies to watch. Technically, can't argue with that, I guess. This movie is like watching the board of CEOs at your dad's real estate agency make their own Jason Bourne movie. You could pretty much describe every Neil Breen movie this way, which would maybe explain the near-identical posters. Thankfully, in his 2013 movie, Fateful Findings, Neil was able to correct all of his mistakes and turn in a true Kubrickian masterpiece of cinema. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/StonedGremlinProductions. Follow us on Twitter at the Cinema Snob, or check out our homepage at thecinemasnob.com.